Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine wondering if someone might be listening right now, even within the cherished walls of your own home? This isn't just a fleeting, anxious thought. As Dr. Michael Carter, I must tell you that for many seniors, the very spaces we once considered safe havens have subtly transformed into tools of constant observation. The threat goes far beyond just seeing more ads or companies understanding your daily routines. This silent intrusion can deeply affect your financial security, expose your most personal health information, and subtly erode your independence. That is why hearing this message today is vital. I am here to uncover 5 seemingly ordinary places where you are being actively watched, meticulously tracked, and quietly recorded, often completely without your consent. Some of these locations might resonate as familiar, but others could truly astonish you. And the final point on our list, the 5th place, profoundly impacts even the most vigilant seniors as it strikes at the very core of your private existence. Please do not turn away from this crucial information. Once you fully comprehend where these unseen eyes and ears are truly positioned, you will finally possess the knowledge to effectively safeguard yourself. Before we delve into these revelations, I gently ask you to tap that like button. This simple action helps ensure that more seniors discover this vital protection. Subscribe if the defense of your personal privacy is a value you hold dear. And please share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever felt a device was actively listening to your conversations, even when you never granted it permission to do so? Place 1, your smart television. Remember when TVs were simple? Today's sleek, smart TVs are powerful computers connected to the internet. This connection lets them send information out as easily as bringing entertainment in. At first glance, what harm could your TV knowing shows you enjoy do? But the truth is deeper. Many modern TVs track every program you watch, how long, if you pause, rewind, or switch channels, and even your typical viewing times. This data builds a detailed profile of your life, habits, and routines highly valued by data brokers. Let me give you an example. Arthur, a grandfather who loved watching Westerns, thought his TV harmless, but its built-in microphone was active by default. One night video chatting with his daughter, the device picked up more than just their voices. Weeks later, Arthur noticed strange ads, some linked to private conversations he never imagined overheard. He believed his home was private. In reality, it was quietly listening. Many smart TVs come with microphones and cameras for voice commands or video calls, but they don't always stay off when you believe they are. Investigations by privacy experts found snippets of audio or images stored without user knowledge. Manufacturers say it's for improving experience, yet data may be sold to advertisers, shared with third-party brokers, or end up in databases you never agreed to. For seniors, this risk is serious. Think about conversations in your living room, health problems, medications, financial matters over the phone. If privacy settings were never adjusted, that information could be collected. It's like having an uninvited guest who never leaves. So what can you do? First, go into settings and disable microphone and camera functions you don't use. Many TVs allow restricting data collection, but you must turn features off manually. Second, cover the camera with a small slider or tape if unused. Third, avoid discussing personal or financial details in front of the TV unless settings are secure. Your television should be enjoyment, not surveillance. The living room is where families gather, share stories, and feel safe. Don't allow technology to turn it into a listening post. Take minutes to adjust settings today. You may never know what information you prevented from leaving your home, but you will sleep better knowing you acted. While your television records what you do at home, another device far closer never leaves your side and may be doing even more. Place 2, your smartphone applications. Our phones are more than devices. They are lifelines for seniors. A smartphone connects with family, checks weather, provides games, or tracks medications. It feels like a tool giving us freedom, but many apps hide a trade-off. Most people never realize they take small pieces of your privacy every time you use them. Consider this. Have you downloaded a free weather app or a flashlight app? They seem harmless, yet often ask for strange permissions. Why would a flashlight need microphone access? Why would a weather app need your location every hour? The answer is simple: they aren't truly free. You are paying with your information. I once met Dorothy, 74, who loved puzzle games. She downloaded a free game, thinking it good for memory. What she didn't know was the app constantly accessed her location, sharing it with advertisers. One day she mentioned buying new shoes to a neighbor. Within hours, she saw shoe ads on her phone and email, even reading news. She laughed and realized her phone had been listening. Here's the truth. Thousands of apps track what you say, what you type, and where you go. They feed this into vast advertising networks, building a detailed picture of your habits, health, and finances. For seniors, this is more than annoyance. That same information can make you a target for scams or identity theft. Imagine someone knowing your daily routine, address, even health concerns, all because of one simple app. The problem isn't only advertising. Some apps have weak security, leaving doors open for hackers. A scammer doesn't need to break into your bank account directly. They follow the trail of information your apps leak. Once they have your age, habits, and location, they craft scams that feel personal and convincing. So how do you protect yourself? Start with existing apps. Go into settings and review which apps have permission for your microphone, camera, contacts, or location. Ask yourself, does this app really need that access? If not, turn it off. Next, delete apps you rarely use. Every extra app is another door. Finally, before downloading new apps, pause before accept. Read permissions. If they don't make sense, choose another app. Remember, your smartphone should serve you, not vice versa. Don't let conveniences steal independence. Take control of your apps. If you've been surprised by an ad that seemed to know exactly what you were talking about, type the number 2 in the comments. You'll be shocked how many others experienced it. But apps aren't the only eyes on you. Even outside your home, silent watchers track your every move. Place 3 public security cameras. Stepping outside, you seek fresh air, freedom, independence. But the world is covered with more cameras than ever, on traffic lights, inside stores, at banks, on street poles. Most seniors assume they keep us safe, partly true. But the story extends further. Cameras used to be simple, grainy video, poor audio tapes erased quickly. Today's surveillance is advanced. Many cameras link to powerful systems that don't just watch, they recognize. They identify faces, connect to databases, and follow movements across locations. You could be recognized at the pharmacy, gas station, and church, all without knowing. Let me share a story. Walter, 76, from Ohio, was surprised by coupons for a cafe he visited once. The manager revealed the store partnered with a system scanning customer faces upon entry. Even without signing up for loyalty, his visit was recorded, linked to his face, and matched with marketing data showing public movement's business value. He committed no crime, but his presence was logged and monetized. This is the reality seniors face. Surveillance no longer asks permission. Walking into a building or down the street creates a digital trail of your movements. The problem runs deeper. Footage often belongs to private companies or government agencies. Clear rules on storage, duration, or access are often lacking, creating policy gaps. This ambiguity leads to errors, abuse, or sensitive data leaks. For older adults, feeling monitored during daily routines can feel profoundly invasive. You want to enjoy a walk, pick up groceries, or meet a friend, but a system may be recording, analyzing, and storing it indefinitely. You don't see the cameras, but they see you. So what can you do? First, be aware where cameras are lessening surprise. Second, avoid sharing personal details like reading sensitive documents or dictating financial information in public spaces where audio might also be recorded. Third, choose stores or providers transparent about their security systems. Some businesses disclose policies openly, and that honesty matters. Remember, security cameras were built to protect, but they can also pry. You don't need to fear every lens, but understand the world you're walking into. Awareness is the first defense. While cameras watch from a distance, the next threat comes closer. It sits quietly in your kitchen or bedroom, disguised as a helpful companion, but may be the most talkative spy of all. Place 4 home assistant devices. For many seniors, smart home assistants like Alexa, Google Home, or Siri are more than gadgets. They're companions. You ask for weather, set pill reminders, play music, or call loved ones without lifting a finger. On the surface, it feels magical technology simplifying life. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These devices don't just wait for you to speak. They are always listening. Companies reassure us assistants only wake up when you say their names. However, credible reports and studies show otherwise. These devices often misinterpret sounds recorded at unintended times and store recordings in immense databases. Even more troubling, employees sometimes review short audio clips. They say it's for improving the system, but it means strangers may hear your private conversations. Take Beatrice, a 72-year-old widow who used her assistant daily. She loved asking it to play hymns and remind her of medications. One evening, she mentioned banking information over the phone, unaware the device was listening. Weeks later, she received strange marketing calls related to financial products. Coincidence or not, she couldn't shake the feeling her trusted device had betrayed her. The deeper issue: how connected these assistants are. They don't stand alone. They link to other smart home products like doorbells, thermostats, lighting systems, creating a data ecosystem. This means your daily habits, from waking up to leaving the house, can be mapped into a profile. Even how you order items online through Alexa is stored. Companies know not only what you buy, but your buying thought process. For seniors, this isn't just inconvenient. It's a complete loss of privacy in your home, which should feel sacred. Imagine discussing health concerns with your spouse or family, matters with a grandchild, while a device captures fragments of every word. The risk isn't only data misuse. It's that your most private moments no longer belong to you alone. So what can you do? Start by checking device settings and disabling the option to save recordings. Many assistants let you delete stored audio history. Next, turn off the microphone when not actively using the device. Most have a button. Place assistants away from sensitive conversations, like near the phone or in the bedroom. Finally, consider if you truly need these assistants. Convenience is tempting, but privacy might be worth more. Your home should be your sanctuary, not where every word is analyzed. These devices may make life easier, but come with a price you might not be willing to pay. If you own one, type 4 in the comments so I know I'm not alone worrying. While assistants listen inside one, final place cuts deeper. It happens when you're alone with thoughts, believing you're safe and unseen. Yet every question you type is quietly recorded forever. Place 5, your everyday online searches. If there's one digital place most seniors feel safe, it's typing a question into a search bar. It feels private, like whispering a thought. But the truth is unsettling. Your searches are among the most heavily monitored actions daily. Every time you type best vitamins for seniors, arthritis treatment, or cheap flights to Florida, that search is logged and linked to you. It connects to your IP address, device, and often personal identity. What feels like a private question is another entry in a digital diary that never disappears. Let me give you a story. Robert, 78, worried about memory lapses. Late at night, he searched for best supplements for memory loss. Within days, his screen filled with ads for expensive pills, miracle cures, and questionable clinics. None were accidental. His private search had been tracked, stored, and sold to companies eager to profit from his fears. He believed he was confiding in his computer. In reality, he was confiding in a marketplace. Search engines don't just save what you type. They analyze how you search, how long you pause, which result you choose, how far you scroll, and when you return. These micro-actions pieced together create a portrait of your thoughts. Anxious, worried about finances, comparing medical options. The algorithms know. For seniors, this opens a dangerous door. Sensitive searches about health, money, or end-of-life concerns can trigger aggressive marketing. Scam companies purchase this data to target older adults directly with fraudulent offers. Your most private questions can become the bait scammers use against you. So what can you do? Recognize search bars aren't private journals. Use search engines prioritizing privacy that don't track history for profit. Clear browsing history regularly and adjust browser settings to limit data collection. Avoid typing extremely sensitive questions on shared devices or in public where trackers are harder to control. And when you see an ad that seems to read your mind, take it as a warning. It's likely surveillance. Think of it, your online searches are diary entries, but instead of being locked in a drawer, they're copied, distributed, and sold globally. Once you understand, you can guard your digital diary more carefully. Your questions, worries, and curiosity belong to you alone. Don't give them away so easily. As we reach the end, we've uncovered all 5 places: your television apps, public cameras, home assistant, and online searches. Each reveals privacy's fragility. But knowing is the first step to taking back control. Final thought. Dr. Michael Carter here. We've explored 5 crucial places risking your privacy: your television, smartphone apps, public cameras, home assistants, and online searches. Each feels ordinary part of daily life, yet each can quietly gather details about who you are, what you value, and what you fear. This reality might feel overwhelming, but please hear me clearly. You are not powerless. Awareness is your first defense. Every time you adjust a setting, turn off a microphone, delete an unnecessary app, or choose a safer way to search, you reclaim a piece of your independence. Small choices build powerful protection. For seniors, privacy isn't just data. It's about dignity, trust, and freedom. When information is taken without asking, it invades not just your digital life, but the private spaces of your heart and home. You deserve better. So tonight, take one small step. Check your TV's privacy settings. Review phone app permissions. Ask if convenience is worth giving away your voice. We can't stop all surveillance, but we can choose not to make it easy. If this message resonated, please hit like so more seniors can protect themselves. Subscribe and ring the notification bell for future advice. Share this video. In the comments, let me know what surprised you most. Your stories encourage me and help others feel less alone. Thank you for joining me, and remember, your privacy is always worth protecting.